searching for divine truth. In labyrinths of human thought, there exists an idea that beyond the veils of mundane existence lies a profound, eternal truth, one that is both transcendent and immanent, offering insights into the very nature of reality and the mysteries of existence. Throughout history, humanity has grappled with fundamental questions about the nature of reality, the purpose of existence, and the true essence of the divine. These inquiries have given rise to countless philosophical, spiritual, and religious traditions, each offering its perspective on what constitutes divine truth. The search for divine truth is not merely an intellectual endeavor, it is a journey of the soul. It beckons to transcend the limitations of ordinary perception and appearances. It beckons to plunge into the depths of consciousness to explore the hidden dimensions of existence. One of the central tenets of divine truth is the recognition that the divine is not a distant and separate entity but is both within and without. This concept, echoed in numerous spiritual traditions, suggests that we are not isolated beings but are intimately connected to a greater, universal reality. In Eastern philosophies, this perspective is expressed through the concepts of Atman and Brahman in Hinduism or the interdependence of all things in Buddhism. It invites us to contemplate the idea that the divine essence resides not only in sacred places or distant heavens, but within the core of our being. The path to divine truth often requires the transcendence of illusion and ego. Illusion, in this context, refers to the mistaken belief that the material world is the totality of reality. It is the recognition that our senses can deceive us, leading us to perceive separateness and division where there is, in truth, unity and interconnectedness. Ego, the sense of self as separate from the whole, is another obstacle on the path to divine truth. It is the idea that we are isolated entities with our unique desires and identities. To unveil divine truth, many traditions teach the need to dissolve the ego, recognizing that it is a construct that separates us from the infinite. The search for divine truth is not limited to any particular religious or philosophical tradition. It is a universal quest that spans cultures and epochs. The mystics of various traditions have reported profound experiences of divine revelation and have shared their insights through poetry, art, and sacred texts. In the mystical traditions of Sufism, Kabbalah, Christian mysticism, and others, we find expressions of divine truth that often transcend the boundaries of orthodox religious doctrines. Sufi mystics, known as Sufis or dervishes, embark on a journey of inner transformation, seeking to unite their souls with the beloved, the divine reality often referred to as Allah or the Absolute. Central to Sufism is the idea of divine truth as an experiential reality, attainable through spiritual practices such as dhikr, remembrance of God, meditation, and ecstatic dance. The Sufi poet Rumi, whose verses are celebrated worldwide, wrote passionately of this journey towards union with the divine. His poetry speaks to the longing of the soul to reunite with the source of all being, illustrating how divine truth can be unveiled through the language of love and devotion. Kabbalah, the esoteric Jewish tradition, delves into the inner dimensions of the Torah and the nature of God. It explores the mystical interpretation of the sacred texts, emphasizing the significance of the Hebrew alphabet and the divine names as gateways to divine truth. In Kabbalah, the concept of Ein Sof, the infinite, represents the boundless aspect of God. The Kabbalistic tree of life maps the pathways of creation and the emanations of divine truth. Kabbalists believe that by meditating on the divine names and contemplating the tree of life, one can gain insight into the hidden dimensions of reality and the interconnectedness of all things. Christian mysticism, with its rich tapestry of contemplative practices and mystical experiences, offers a unique perspective on divine truth. Mystics like Meister Eckhart, John of the Cross, and Teresa of Avila explored the depths of the soul's union with Christ and the divine. In Christian mysticism, divine truth is often seen as the culmination of the soul's journey toward union with God. This union is not merely an intellectual understanding, but a profound and transformative experience of divine love and oneness. The writings of these mystics reflect their deep encounters with divine truth, emphasizing the importance of silence, inner stillness, and the indwelling presence of the divine. While these mystical traditions may seem distinct on the surface, they share a common thread: the belief in a direct and experiential connection to divine truth. They remind us that the quest for spiritual insight transcends religious boundaries and can be embraced by seekers from various faith backgrounds. Furthermore, these mystical paths emphasize the importance of personal experience and inner transformation. They remind us that, beyond the confines of religious doctrine, there exists an infinite wellspring of spiritual wisdom waiting to be tapped into. The concept of divine truth represents an invitation to explore the ineffable, to peer behind the veil of ordinary existence and to contemplate the profound mysteries of the universe. It reminds us that our understanding of reality is limited and the answers to our deepest questions may not be found in the external world but within the boundless horizons of our own consciousness. However, you can look at the truth from a different angle. Rooted in the human mind, the notion of truth is intimately intertwined with the way we interpret reality. It emerges within the context of duality, forever juxtaposed with its antagonist, falsehood, error. In essence, truth is part of the dual construct of the human mind, mental construction, that is inextricably woven into our cognitive processes. Duality, the state of being dual or divided, is a foundational aspect of human cognition. It's the lens through which we view the world, enabling us to discern, judge, and make decisions. Truth, as a concept, flourishes within this dichotomy, for it finds its meaning in opposition to falsehood. It's essential to recognize that the concept of truth, as we understand it, is confined to the realm of human thinking. Beyond these cognitive boundaries, in the vast expanse of the cosmos, the notion of truth loses all meaning. The laws of physics, the natural order, and the functioning of the universe are not contingent upon human notions of truth or falsehood. In the grand scheme of the universe, the concept of truth exists in harmony with humanity and is intrinsically linked to our existence. It is a reflection of our cognitive processes, a product of our need to make sense of the world. Yet, it is not a universal constant. The universe, with its immutable laws and cosmic order, will continue its existence unabated, indifferent to the presence or absence of humanity and its truths. In the grand scheme of the cosmos, our understanding of truth is but a flicker in the vastness of space and time.